Good morning. Today I'm going to be doing our Baboo song, Making Meaning. And the story is Baboo's Song. I'm going to read it today completely and reread what I read yesterday and finish it out. We are going to review the discussion prompts that I introduced yesterday. When you're discussing with the story with your classmates, it's going to be I agree with, because, I disagree with, because, in addition to what someone said, and I think. So you can agree with them, or you can disagree with them, or you can just add. You want to add to something that they've said. And okay, today we are going to practice the discussion prompts, or just review them. Hear and discuss the story. Explore how the story's ending concludes the action. Answer questions about the key details and important ideas. I'm just going to start where I left off. And you can always go back on Mondays or Tuesdays today and read it. And then tomorrow, this will be for Wednesday. So you can just go read yesterday's story and then finish it today. We left off with the next Saturday was a busy one for Bernardi. As it was the day he sold toys to tourists, he set up shop on his favorite corner downtown, arranging the toys on the curb. Bernardi cranked the music box and listened to Baboo's song, Tinkle Out. He'd sold a few things when a woman picked up the music box. She asked how much it was, but Bernardi said it wasn't for sale. Row 5. Have a seat. The woman did not give up. She told Bernardi that she wanted the music box for her collection. But still, Bernardi shook his head. The woman held out a handful of money. Bernardi's eyes widened. It would be more than enough to buy the ball in the store window. Bernardi picked up the music box. He thought about the brand new ball and how it would feel when he kicked it. Surely Baboo could make another music box. Bernardi swallowed hard and took the money. After Bernardi sold all the toys, he did not go home. He took the money and headed for the shops down the street. When Bernardi got home, Baboo was cleaning. He looked up at Bernardi holding the empty bag. "I sold everything, Baboo," Bernardi said, trying to sound cheerful, but then a tear rolled down his face. Baboo went over to Bernardi. He wiped his grandson's face and waited. He knew Bernardi would tell him what was wrong. Bernardi sniffled. He told Baboo about the music box and the soccer ball. Then he handed the money to Baboo. "I couldn't buy the ball, Baboo. It's your money." Baboo patted Bernardi's head. Then he placed the money in Bernardi's hand and held it to show him that the money belonged to both of them. Bernardi hung his head. "I don't want the ball anymore." He held out the money. "Take it, Baboo. You decide what to do with the money." Baboo took the money and looked thoughtfully at Bernardi for a long time. Then he broke into a smile, signaled to Bernardi to wait, and walked out the door. Bernardi sat quietly in the room. As he waited for Baboo, he wished he still had the music box. How could he have sold it? Bernardi was sitting in the lamplight when Baboo returned holding the paper bag. Baboo pulled out a package and handed it to Bernardi. Bernardi choked back a sob. He untied the string and pulled back the brown paper. His eyes opened wide when he saw what was inside. It was a school uniform. Bernardi looked at Babu. You paid for me to go to school? Babu nodded. Bernardi jumped up and hugged his grandfather. How do you think he feels right now? I bet he just feels so excited. I mean, he is going to get to make friends and go to school, play ball. While Bernardi held the new uniform to his chest, Babu went back outside. He returned holding something behind his back. With a flourish, Babu held out the soccer ball made from string in Mama Valentina's gunny sack. Bernardi put down his uniform and held the ball. He bounced it on one knee, and it felt like the real thing. Thank you, Babu. It's wonderful, Bernardi said to his grandfather. He gave him a hug. Babu beamed. Bernardi decided that the ball was even better than the real thing. Babu pulled one more surprise from the paper bag. It was an empty lard tin. As Babu began to make another music box, Bernardi put the water on the stove to boil. Then Bernardi hummed Babu's song as they sat in the lamplight and waited for their tea. I didn't show you the pictures this second time, but I do want to show you. This is when the lady wanted to buy it, and he did not want to sell it. Then he sold it and got the money, but he wasn't happy. He did not sing the song when he left. And this is him telling Babu he sold it, and this is the tears because he was sad because he wanted the music box. This is when Babu said, I'll be right back. And he sat and wondered. This is the packaging that the gift came in, and it was the uniform that he's wearing. No, the uniform he's holding right here. You see he has another surprise behind his back. There's the ball he made from the gunny sack. There's the uniform in the background, and he's waiting for the tea as Babu is going to make another music box. Wasn't that a creative story? It was wonderful. You might have heard the word beamed, and that just means smile, a big smile. What happened were you surprised by what happened? That he got to go to school and got a soccer ball? I'd like you to go ahead and just grab a book from home and read silently and think about what the story is about. And visualize and see if you can figure out the vocabulary in your story. I will see you later. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.